KC Kids Leaders, Pastor Sam right here, ready to share with you all that's going on this week and beyond. Let me tell you, I am so excited about this coming week, and I know you and your kids are too, because the amazing chemistry show with Mr. Josh is going to be here. It is going to blow our minds, maybe literally, with all of those explosions and experiments that he's bringing. And I'm really excited about that. As a matter of fact, I'm really excited about how he's going to use all of this to share the gospel with all of our kids. Speaking of sharing the gospel, I want to make sure that you know your role both in the scene, in the show, and then right after the show. So, as you all know, some of these shows we present the gospel, make sure kids are having a good time, but there is a point, a purpose to this entire show. And so when we come to that moment, he will share the gospel, then I'll get up and I will ask for the kids' responses. We're going to do one of two things. The first thing we're going to do is I'll have the kids bow and close their eyes, etc. And then I will ask for a raising of hands if they want to know more about who Jesus is and want us to follow up with that. So we'll do that. But at that point, I need you to kind of scan to see who is making that choice and make a note on your roster and then hand that to us at the end of the show, okay? Now, second, you will have these cards. These are the decision cards we've used for many years, and we will also give an opportunity, especially for older kids, say 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, for them to have an opportunity to actually ask Jesus into their life and follow him. And so we will, after the raising of hands, I'll say, okay, put your hands down, keep your eyes and heads bowed and closed. And if you want to talk to somebody right now, you will have a chance to do that, and we'll ask those kids to stand and go to the back of the room, where we'll have hopefully a few folks. We might need to ask one or two of you, but we'll have some folks back there to go off into a back corner and answer questions with kids if they have those questions. So I want you to be aware of that. Also, something to be aware of is when you come in and you're welcoming your kids and getting them set, make sure that you and the rest of your group leaders, your student leaders, are sitting in and around that whole area of your kids. Because with this show, there are going to be some really cool things that you'll want to get really close to or see even further. So we want to keep them roughly in their seat in that safe space. So help us do that. So spread your team out during the show. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm so excited about that. If you have any questions, Ms. Heike and I will be glad to answer them. Our team will, but you can send them to us and we'll be glad to answer them. Some other things that are coming up are all of the camps this summer. First and foremost, Vacation Bible School, VBS, is always a huge hit, and so we'll be sending out dates for that very, very soon. And you can go ahead and sign up at the end of this month. We're going to go with registration live at the end of this month, which is this week. So be on the lookout for that. Then we'll have Pine Cove in the city. Now that is kind of an addition to what we've been doing. It's kind of like a cross between a going away camp and a VBS, except we don't go away and it's not VBS. It is a camp where the crew comes here. There are different leaders, and the kids come for all day, Monday through Friday. It's going to be July 4th week, which is a strange week for us, but it's a few weeks after VBS and a few weeks before our away camp. So Pine Cove in the city, it's an incredible, unbelievable experience for so many kids, and hopefully a great outreach to our community for kids who may have missed VBS and want to know more about Bear Creek and want to be a part of that. Then, of course, our last big event of the season will be our away camp, which is Center Kid at Trinity Pines. Now, we've changed this a little bit this year. This is going to be for kids 4th and 5th grade only, our pre-teen kiddos. Pine Cove and VBS are for all of those other kids, like say kindergarten through 5th grade, but Center Kid is specifically for preteens. We are wanting to give them something of their own, something special, to where they can start maturing and really diving deep more into God's Word and how He can affect their lives as they get ready for student ministry, because it's going to be a big change for them. So we're going to help them with that. So if you still know of kids who are interested, families who need questions, please send them to us and we will be glad to reach out. Well, that's really all I have today. It's going to be an incredible weekend. We cannot wait to see you here. Get ready for an explosive weekend, and I do mean that, for the Amazing Chemistry Show right here at BC Kids on Sunday. You know, one more thing I forgot to mention. Don't forget to sign up for our leader training this Sunday. If you haven't had a chance, go ahead and sign up right now on this link to be at our leader training. You will not want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of time together, and we can't wait to see you there.